7:43. We're doing the magical show today. It's the day before Halloween. We just had the dude on from Grandpa Magic, the book I gave to Ed Alexander.
I got a whole book full of magic. I got a magic book over here.
A lot of pressure on Courtney now.
I love this. What does that mean? Oh, because she has to have I have to have a grandchild. I'm not worried about that. I got grand dogs. I got grand horses. I'm good.
So I can see Ed doing magic tricks for his dog and his cat JJ. Thank you very much. Suzanne Miller from the Better Business Bureau. I'm sorry you had to walk into that.
Hey, I'm all about pets. That's what I've got.
Right?
Tell me.
Lucy Ann, absolutely.
Who's Lucy Ann?
She's my little rescue.
And what kind of dog?
She is a mutt of everything that you could possibly imagine, with a natural, mohawk from her head to her toe, from her tail to her head.
And
she's adorable.
How old do you think she is?
I think she's 9 now.
Okay. Because usually when you get her from a rescue or the Humane Society, magically, unless the dog's really old, they go, we think the dog's about 2.
I was going to say 6.
Oh, so that they're younger.
Yeah.
Well, she was about 1, but she was left on the front porch of a foreclosed house.
Oh, my gosh.
Baby, I know.
So let's talk about the Better Business Bureau. I'm so glad you're here because we've been advocating for small businesses forever on this show.
I love it.
It's our constituency is taxpayers and small business.
I love small business, obviously.
Because our believer is that if a town gets the environment right for small business, everyone thrives.
Absolutely.
So what our people need, because they've heard it, they know it. Better Business Bureau, Better Business Bureau. How long has the Better Business Bureau been around now?
We are celebrating 65 years here in Tucson.
I mean, that's
over 100 national.
So what is the Better Business Bureau, and in 2018, what is your stated purpose?
Oh, I love that you asked that question.
This is what I do.
You're good.
Mr. Question Asker.
Well, you know what? It's important for people to know all of the resources that we have, because we are for small business and we're also for the consumers, and people don't realize that. People don't realize that we're not a government agency. We're a nonprofit.
Right.
And we are really here to serve the community. So on the front of consumers, we have several things that people can participate in. Most importantly is our business directory. So it does support small business because they should be on our directory, and it has reviews and ratings, and it can show complaints, and it's really important to make educated decisions. So that's really why you want to go to the business directory, and that will show you their business profile. It will show really, what are people saying about them? Do you want to work with them? And you can also get quotes on there. You could get 3 quotes. Just go into the site, especially during monsoon season.
Now that's BBB.org, right?
Right. You are good.
Once in a while I get it. Like a blind squirrel, I do find the acorn. Now, here's a question for you, and this is actually, I feel like this is an opportunity for Better Business Bureau to even increase their value to the planet Earth. In this crazy,
Earth.
Yep, the whole Earth.
Wow.
Because one of the scourges of the Earth sometimes is the world of Yelps.
Yep.
Google reviews, these kind of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So where do you guys fall in that? Because I feel like this is an opportunity, because as a guy, I do small business consulting, a lot of restaurants and things like that. And, well, first of all, owners, you should be looking at your reviews online all the time.
Absolutely. All the platforms. Absolutely.
Because we both see this, right?
Right.
How about the business owner that won't look at it?
And you know what? There could be such bad information out there. And the thing about the BBB business directory is that they're all vetted.
Right.
So if somebody comes in and does, files a complaint, we actually check to make sure that this is an actual, true legitimate complaint, and then we have a process, to verify that. And with the reviews, we have a verification process as well. They have to show proof that they were actually a consumer that partake in that company. So if that was something that, they made up, it was a competitor, they have to show proof.
Right, there's reviews on these other things. That's not BBB.org, BBB.org, okay? I said it too fast. Is competitor, fired employee.
Absolutely.
Or sometimes you see the blind 5 out of 5 because it's their brother or them.
Truly, you don't know what to believe anymore. I think that's in general, but you really do want to look at all of that information. And when you look at the BBB.org business directory, you know that all of those have been vetted.
So if I'm a small business owner listening to this show, actually, let's do this. We're going to go to break, and I'm going to do one more segment with you.
All right.
I went a little late, so I want to give you a little more time to talk about this. So we're hanging out with Suzanne Miller.
Hello.
Tucson Better Business Bureau. Check out bbb.org. And their office is over on 120 North Stone.
Downtown.
Suite 300. So we're going to talk
200.
200. You're correct.
We got you another floor today. It's okay.
Well, you would be literally on top of the building, which may be pretty interesting. I don't know.
Rooftop.
Yeah.
Rooftop office. You're good.
It's like,
you know what? We can make that happen.
it's like the BBB has their own playground up on the
Right.
rooftop.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That's
Okay,
what
I'm going to work on that.
The BBB, the BBB bar. That's what they need up there. So, Suzanne Miller, Better Business Bureau. We're going to talk about how small businesses sign up and why they should sign up to be part of the Better Business Bureau. When we come back, Dr. Mark Stegman, TUSD, coming up next.
A fast-moving and hard-hitting hour. The Ben Shapiro Show. Weekday afternoons at 4 on 1030 KVOI. The Voice.
LD10 deserves better than what we are getting. It's time for a bold new leader with a proven track record for getting results. As a taxpayer like you, I demand more action. We need a strong economy that supports growth for Southern Arizona with fewer taxes, an education system that puts our children's academic success first, and full visibility into where our taxpayer dollars are being spent and why. I'm Marilyn Wiles, and I need your vote for State Senate and LD10. Paid for by the committee to elect Marilyn Wiles.
Are you facing foreclosure? Are you dealing with the death of a loved one? Does your home need repairs before you can sell it? Call Tucson Cash House, where we can cash you out of your house as is in as little as 24 hours. Call us at 999-7799 or visit TucsonCashHouse.com. That's TucsonCashHouse.com. No fees, no commissions. TucsonCashHouse.com.
True Concord Voices and Orchestra presents American Rhythm, November 3rd and 4th, a concert to honor veterans and commemorate the 100th anniversary of Armistice Day. From Fanfare for the Common Man by Copeland to America the Beautiful, the concert celebrates the heroism and bravery of our soldiers and offers peace and beauty in today's chaotic times. Highlights include pieces using text by Iraq, Afghanistan, and World War I veterans. Performances at Catalina Foothills High School, November 3rd and 4th. More information and tickets at trueconcord.org.
Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. I've got a black magic woman. Got me so blind I can't see. That she's a black magic woman. She's trying to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby.
7:52 in the morning. You're on the Wake Up Tucson show on 1030 KVOI. We're hanging out with Suzanne Miller from the Better Business Bureau. I was just showing her the witchcraft, today's the magical one, of Yelp, and how they provide, when you look for something, they provide something called the best match. And you can actually go into your settings and what you want highest rated first, and then populate your list from there, because best match does have a little bit of who's spending possible advertising dollars with us. So it's not a true kind of search,
Right.
in a way. That's why I was saying you guys have that opportunity. I think Yelp and these guys have just opened the thing for you guys to be and you are, in relation to trusted.
I would hope so. That is
I think you
what
just
we
need to go
for.
bigger. I think you guys can be even bigger in relation to.
Yeah, and the nice thing about our business directory is that when you go to do a search, you can see those that are actually accredited as well. And the important thing to know why that's important, does that important to be important.
That's a lot of important.
It is early for me, so bear with me.
How many cups of coffee you've had this week?
Only one.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
See?
Exactly. So the important thing is that accreditation means that they have been vetted, and we hold them accountable for the 8 standards of trust, and that is to be honest, to be truthful, to have customer service that they are held they're accountable on their own to do that. So anybody who has a complaint and the BBB reaches out to them, we really ask that they respond and try to make that right. And if you're accredited and you don't do that, you can lose your accreditation. So it's really important, but it's really important in general. We want all of Southern Arizona to be companies that people can trust.
So a business owner that's listening to now, how do they sign up? But more importantly, how do they maximize their membership? Because anyone can just sign up for a lot of these things. I know people who sign up to be a member of a chamber but don't do anything or go anywhere. It just looks nice. Right? So how do they not only sign up to be a member of the bureau, Better Business Bureau, but how do they maximize it? How should they really use it?
It's like I've paid you to ask the right questions, Chris.
It's not amazing. That you have. I have no notes in front of me, believe it or not.
I know. That's what I'm amazed by.
I have your website up because I want to see how we do.
Oh.
As Wake Up Tucson.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're accredited. So how do we join?
So on our website, bbb.org, there is a button on there that says Apply Now. And it will give you all the information about the values of accreditation and then the application to do that. So somebody will reach out to you and you can discuss further how is it appropriate for your business? How, every business is different, all industries are different, and it's important to really understand how it's going to help you. So our business development team will help you with that and help you understand that. And the important thing is if you become accredited, that you use your logo, your seal, the BBB seal on all of your marketing collateral, because that's saying, hey, I am a trusted business and I'm held accountable and I do things the right way. And so people look to that. And the same with on the business directory. You see that seal on there for that business that they're accredited.
Right.
More than likely people are going to choose to do business with those accredited businesses as well. The other thing that's important is that we have some digital marketing advertising available so that on our site you could actually advertise as well. And that does not increase where you land on the page, like you were talking about Yelp.
Right.
Like that does not play into it, but it does play into the ads on this side.
One of my business owners listening right now just texted me, wants to know how much does it cost to sign up to be in the Better Business Bureau.
And the business development team can help you with that, and it is based on how many employees you have in your business.
So where does it start, you think?
Give
me a ballpark.
I believe about $30 a month for if you are. Don't hold me to this.
I won't.
1 to 5 employees, I think.
Okay.
And you can pay monthly. You can pay annually. It's an easy process, but we have a team that's dedicated to the vetting process.
And there's a lot of local businesses, but there's also national businesses that are very big parts of BBBs also that are proud of their BBB affiliation.
Yes. So if you are a business that is headquartered here, then you actually, all your complaints would actually go through Tucson.
Right.
But if, say, you are headquartered in Chicago, then they would go through the Chicago BBB. But
Gotcha.
all that information is available on our site.
I think the important part is back to the word trusted, right? It's the idea that there's a process to this, where I have too many business owners who feel like they're getting burned on a Google review. Like I had one of my restaurants was literally getting burned by the same employee that they fired.
Convenient.
Like multiple times on Google reviews and Yelp and one other, and Urban Spoon, one of those. And it was kind of like, it's hard to get those off because It's hard to get a human being on a phone at Yelp to do anything. So the biggest thing is that
it's not hard with BBB. We have a fantastic operations team.
That's the biggest difference. Is the trust is number one, but number two, you have an office we got a rooftop now. Okay.
I love that.
But the worst comes to worst is that there's a local phone call and a number and a human being like yourself that they can talk to say, this complaint, I'm disputing this and this is the reason why. And they can't do that with Yelp, or it takes so long.
Right.
That bad review can sit out there for months.
And say that the consumer and the business really can't figure out a solution. We have resolution. We can actually bring people in and do arbitration.
Right.
So we really work beyond just, hey, please respond. It's, okay, if this is really a big deal and we really can't find this, a quick solution, then, if you're an accredited business, it's at no cost.
So, again, if you're sick of being at the whims of just the Yelps and this kind of thing, I think BBB is a great place for you to go with your business. Go to bbb.org. Again, they're over on Stone in the downtown area. Go talk to Suzanne or any of these good folks and find out how do you start getting affiliated with BBB and start doing it right.
Yeah, and we have monthly mixers. They've been really fun. We had Top Golf, Dave & Buster's. We were just at Riley's with the Halloween costume contest. Pictures
Nice.
are up on our Facebook page.
Okay. Before we run out of time, what did you dress as?
I was a flapper girl.
Okay.
1920s, baby.
Very nice. Well, we'll see you hopefully next month again.
I hope so.
And
Yeah, that'd be
we'll
fantastic.
keep talking about that. You guys are right up our alley. So.
I love it.
All right, Suzanne Miller, thanks for everything.
Thank you.
Dr. Mark Stegman coming up next. Remember,
Intelligent Talk
bbb.org.
24/7. AM 1030, KVOI, Cortero, Tucson. On the web at kvoi.com.